Pornography has been one of many tools that we as a culture have used to escape ourselves. It has been used as a great fantasy, but more importantly, a great pleasure. It has become freedom of oneself to get lost into that. You put yourselves within the performance. In 2011, the porn industry suffered a major setback when they did a nationwide shutdown due to an outbreak infection of the HIV virus, stemming from porn actors having unprotected sex outside of the work set, coming back and infecting other people. As a result of that, the state of California has now issued a law that requires the use of condoms on all porn sets. In the following minutes, I will discuss with you the cause of this, what this law actually is, how it affects the industry, and how it affects the performers themselves. The porn community has outspoken about this issue for many, many years. James Dean and Nina Hartley are just two examples of people who have publicly reached out and made their feelings known about this. Dean, who has stated on numerous occasions that the law is simply unnecessary and unneeded, doing because of the fact that the industry has put up several roadblocks to ensure a work safe environment, from being tested every 2 to 3 weeks, on-the-job testing, requiring them to sign contracts. Basically, he's saying there's no reason for this. Hartley, who has a BSN, also clarified the same thing, that she gets tested every 3 to 4 weeks. She pays $185, but it wasn't just about that. She talked about the risk aspect about the condom usage, from the burns that the women, the vaginal and anal burns the females will endure, the undetermined material, how condoms rip, how they slip off, and how sometimes they be left in, which is an ultimate health risk. She feels that it's a waste of time. In 2012, the state of California passed a law called Measure B. This law entails that any and all porn shoot sites that engage in any kind of sexual orientation must wear condoms. It started from a bill, from a string of bills that started back in the early 2008, when the Los Angeles Public Health Department released information that thousands of different, whether they were amateur or I would say up and coming porn stars, were infected with HIV viruses and other STIs, and not telling anybody. Now, within this case, although a lot of these people were male engaging in homosexual, gay sex, it's I just screwed it up. Recent studies show that this law has hurt not only the performer, but also the industry in itself. From points as having to shut down production, all day productions, to having to spend lots of money to do edit work, to take the effects off the economy effect of doing post editing, such as with Falcon Industries Entertainment in 2014, they suffered a big financial burden with post editing to fit the theme of a minute of their many videos. It's also affect the actor's livelihood. Dean, who quoted saying that he didn't want to leave LA, he wanted to stay home, but unlike other people in the industry who feel strong about this, who are refusing to do it, or in a state of limbo, they don't know what to do. Are they going to move and hope to find work other places or not? In conclusion, the porn industry is going to be dealing with this for a while because there's so many different avenues to this, and it basically saying a lot of outsiders are looking in and trying to see what is wrong and what can they fix when clearly there's nothing wrong. In conclusion, the porn industry have suffered a great loss, not only within itself, but within the people who watch it, the people who purchase it, and the people who take notes from it. In life, we feel like we have the right to do this, to say that. We feel we have the right to protect ourselves. But do we? Do we really?